Welcome back to the channel. Now, we've got a quick video today on how to solve via factorising. So we're looking at these quadratics here. You can see the coefficient of the x squared in all of these is just 1. So we're going to look at how to factorise them first and then how to solve it, or how to find the roots. So how do you factorise these sorts of quadratics? So what you need to do to start with is find two numbers that multiply to give you the constant term. That's just the number on the end. So we need two numbers that multiply together to give you 8. But at the same time, those two numbers that you pick out need to add together to give you the coefficient of the x term, so the middle one there, which is 6. And so what you need to think of is start thinking of those numbers, things that times to 8. So I think that's 4 and 2 probably. So in here we can go 4 times 2 gives you 8, and at the same time 4 plus 2 will give you 6. And so 4 and 2 are the numbers of choice, and so what we do now is just pop those into two brackets like this, and now it's factorised. But now how do you go and solve it? So you want some answers, you want some roots. So what you need to do now is you take each factor or each bracket and then you set them equal to 0. So you say x plus 4 is equal to 0 and x plus 2 is equal to 0. And then you solve for x. So here you can just subtract 4 from both sides. So you get x is equal to negative 4. And over here, take away 2 from both sides, x is equal to minus 2. So those are your two solutions or two roots for that quadratic over there. Now we'll try the next one. So over here, we need two numbers that multiply to give you positive 20. So it's two boxes here. I'm going to times to give you 20. But at the same time, those two numbers need to add together to give you minus 12. There we go. So start thinking of some numbers that can do that. So what we got, 10 and 2. And I think this time it's going to have to be minus 10 and minus 2. So minus 10, minus 2, minus 10 and minus 2. There it is. And so again, we just open up our brackets now. So we've got x minus 10 and x minus 2 equals to 0. And then from there, how do we go and solve this? We take each factor or each bracket and then we equal them to 0. So x minus 10 equals 0, x minus 2 equals 0. This time add the 10 across to both sides. So we've got x is equal to 10. That's our first answer. And then next, add the 2 over. So we get x equals 2, and that's our second answer. Now finally, that one over there. So two numbers again that multiply to give you minus 21. Minus 21, there we go. But at the same time, they need to add together to give you positive 4. And so that there is going to be, I think, 7 and 3, but it will need to be positive 7 and negative 3, because those times to give you minus 21. But then if you do 7 minus 3, that's going to give you just 4. So open up your two brackets again. So that's going to be x plus 7 and x minus 3 is equal to 0. And then finally, take each of these brackets and equal it to 0. So like this in here. And then subtract 7 from both sides. You get x is equal to minus 7. And then over here, you add 3 to both sides. So you get x is equal to 3. And there we go. So for all of these equations, we've solved them there. We have our solutions, or we have what's known as roots as well. So roots is another word for solutions there. Okay, hope you found that useful, and stay tuned. I'll see you again next time.